When I make it, that means we all make it. And we all in this thing together. Building that championship level team each and every week. Each and every Monday. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about right here on the Playbook Podcast. All right? So listen, let's get right into the answer to the trivia question of the day. Trivia question of the day, once again, to give you a little bit of a reminder of where we started from. Okay? The trivia question of the day. What U.S. high school has produced the most NFL players? What U.S. high school has produced the most NFL players? The answer to that question? Fork Union Military Academy in Fork Union, Virginia has produced 70 NFL players. 70 NFL players have come from the Fork Union Military Academy. The likes of Vinny Testaverde, Eddie George, Plexico Burris, and Michael Thomas. Yo, that's a illustrious group of guys, just notable few in reference to Fork Union, Virginia, representing for the South. Okay, you got Fork Union, Virginia in the top spot. You got St. Thomas Aquinas out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They come in at number 3. They produced the third most NFL players with Geno Atkins, Joey and Nick Bosa, along with Michael Irvin, the Hall of Famer, and Super Bowl winning running back James White, representing for the South when it comes to NFL players and United States high schools, man. Listen, down south, football is different. You already know the state of Texas, it's all about football. All right, so listen, shout out once again to Fork Union, Virginia. 70 NFL players coming out of that military academy. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you got a sport like football, you got the discipline that comes from a military academy. You can't ask for anything more, really. If you're a parent, you know, you're getting your son ready for life. And then the discipline that comes with a sport like football and life after that, all right? So, shout out to Fork Union, Virginia, having the most NFL players representing the state of Virginia. That's big time, all right? So, listen, y'all, we're coming to one of my most favorite parts of the show, y'all. The most favorite part of the show. Stop playing, all right? Stop playing. Let's get right into it. Number five. We got to talk about Aaron Rodgers again, man. Yo, you out here living your best life. And you out here throwing 40-yard bombs in Lake Tahoe to boats moving by. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you went to Hawaii. You on Jeopardy. You know, you on TNT with Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady. Bruh, Aaron Rodgers, stop playing. Get yourself to training camp with the Green Bay Packers and stop messing around with us like you ain't going to play in week 1. Bruh, stop playing. That's all I got to say about that. A-Rod, stop playing. And matter of fact, I'm sorry, you got to do something with your hair too. That's just me. I'm just saying. All right, number 4. We got to talk about Team USA. Team USA, we got to talk about you in number 4. Okay? Yeah, you're going to have to be running away from me after I get through with you. All right, with how y'all guys played in the exhibition against Nigeria. Okay? Stop playing, Team USA. Y'all sit out here and acted like, okay, you know, we had 28.5. You know, we got a dog. We the dog coming into this fight. But the motherland said, nah, we're going to represent for the motherland to the fullest. Gabe Vincent turned into Steph Curry and knocked down 6 threes, and Team USA couldn't score other than KD in the 4th quarter. Team USA, stop playing, acting like y'all the 92 Dream Team. You ain't if you put up performances like that against Team Nigeria. Come on, man. All right, number 3, we got to talk about CP3. Yo, CP3 had a nasty crossover on Giannis sometime in the third quarter against the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 3. Hit him with the lost Giannis. Hit him with the step back fadeaway. The patented CP3 step back fadeaway. All cotton. I mean, he ain't had to do CP3. Stop playing. You ain't had to do Giannis dirty like that. You didn't have to do my man dirty like that. You ain't had to break him down like that. Hit him with the one, have him bouncing one way, and then get him with the other side. Come back and hit him with the fadeaway right over top. That's just dirty. You ain't had to do him dirty like that. You ain't had to put him in the dirt like that at all, CP3. Come on, man. CP3. Stop playing. Okay? Stop playing. Number 2. Giannis. We got to talk about what happened to Giannis, and we got to talk about the history that Giannis made. First of all, Giannis, stop playing. Because obviously, you must be a cyborg. You must be. You got to be. I mean, you come back from a hyperextended knee in 1 week. In 1 week. An injury that most players will have to wait 2 or 3 weeks to kind of rehab, get right, etc. Nah, you got out for a week, missed 2 games, started the NBA Finals game, had a decent game, then it dropped 40-10 in consecutive games. 40-10 double-doubles in consecutive games. Bruh, Giannis, stop playing. You got to be a cyborg. You got to be on some Teen Titans, Marvel type character, bruh. I'm sorry. You coming back like that, man, kudos to you, man. Much respect to you. Much props to you, my man. That's why you're the Greek freak for a reason. Okay? Giannis, at number 2, stop playing. Excuse me. Coming in at number 1. Cam Johnson. First of all, Cam Johnson has been lighting it up for Phoenix throughout this whole playoff run. He ain't been getting enough love. So Cam Johnson, this is your time to shine, young brother. Represent for the light-skinned brothers. But you got the afro, so I can't say you got the good hair. You got the afro. You represented for the Afro Thunder type brothers out there. Because that was a nasty jam that you put on PJ Tucker. Excuse me, right there in the third quarter. I mean, you took it to the cup strong, and then give him the facial. Bruh, Cam Johnson, stop playing with the folks out here. You ain't just a 3-point shooter. You just like putting PJ Tucker on a t-shirt. John Collins put Joel Embiid on a t-shirt. Then you just decided that, okay, I'm going to put PJ Tucker on a t-shirt and a meme after how mean I did put him on a poster with that dunk in the third quarter. It came in a loss, but Cam Johnson, stop playing with the folks out here. Like you ain't no solid NBA player. All right? Cam Johnson, stop playing. Stop playing. That's all I got to say about that. That dunk's still going to be nasty for a good while, especially when you do it in the NBA Finals. Let me go ahead and calm down. I got my voice elevated. I'm going to bring myself down. Listen, y'all, I'm just hyped. I just love this part of the show. Stop playing. And I need you to stop playing. When we come back, we got more of what you came here for. We got the championship speech. We're going to get your mind right. We're going to regulate your thoughts. We're going to bring everything in as I bring everything in for myself and get you guys ready for the week to come with some motivation to keep you motivated and keep the momentum on your side, all right? It's your chill brother from another, Mr. All About My Biz. Y'all handle your biz. Come back, because I got more right here on the Playbook Podcast. I gotta bring myself down, y'all. I gotta calm myself down a little bit. I got a little too hype in the last segment. So I'm gonna bring myself in. I'm gonna bring myself back to being the chill brother from another in this particular segment, all right? Listen, y'all, what's going on? Once again, Kyle Turner back in the building for y'all one more time, man. We got the Playbook Podcast. We're putting the icing on top of the cake on yet another episode, y'all. Listen, no need to quit when y'all follow the script and y'all follow us once again, man, on Spotify, Anchor, Spreaker, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, along with YouTube. The Playbook Podcast, Kyle Turner is where you can find me at, all right? I need you guys to continue likes, support, and please Don't make me beg. Don't make me beg. Don't let this be like the Temptations, all right? I don't want to be David Ruffin. I refuse to let you go and not share this Playbook podcast with your folks. I need you to go to your auntie, your uncle, your brother, your nephew, your cousins, your dog, your cat, everybody. Tell them about the Playbook podcast, all right? And I need you guys check me out every Monday. Every single Monday. You know where to find your chill brother at, right here on the Playbook podcast, y'all. Listen, man, we're going through the opening tip. We're going through moving the chains. We done stopped playing. And now, gotta get you guys, motivated. I know life is always hard, and sometimes, we have a hard time dealing with certain things. And that's why we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about today in the championship speech. So I'll be Coach Kyle today, and I'll be part of the team. And we're all part of the team together in this thing called life. And within life, there's certain situations that happen, and how we respond has everything to do with where we're going to go. If you remember the movie The Rebound, a little corny, had Martin Lawrence in there, had this ragtag team that wasn't really good. But Martin was able to, within that movie, encourage and then motivate his team to think of themselves more highly than they thought of themselves. Okay? And allowed them to rebound from the mediocrity, and really, they were just abysmal for the last couple of years, to where they could possibly contend for a championship. Now, there's a moral to all of that. Within life, most of us kind of get through different periods of time where we're not able to rebound very well. And in the game of basketball, what separates the teams that are championship level is there's 3 different levels to the game. A team that's good offensively, they have a great defense, and they can rebound the basketball. Most people don't think about that, rebounding, it's the dirty work or whatever. But most of the time, the dirty work is what people lack in their life. In life, we're going to have to get dirty. It's not going to be pretty all the time. It's not going to be something that's going to be glorious and that people are going to be clinging to. But Dennis Rodman made a career out of playing defense and rebounding. And most of us are familiar with Dennis Rodman, with Madonna and his crazy theatrics after 94, if you will. But when he was with Detroit, he was one of the most prolific rebounders in the NBA. Wasn't really built on stock or whatever. He wasn't the biggest guy, but he had the biggest heart. And sometimes we got to really evaluate ourselves. Like, how much heart do I have to deal with these situations that I'm facing in my life? Like, I'm not going to kid you guys. Certain situations in my life, I've really had to really adapt and adjust. Really having to adapt and adjust and figure out, with the help of God, how I'm going to rebound from different situations, different trials, different situations, different things that, honestly, it's hard to compartmentalize at different particular points in times in my life. Where, sometimes you really have to go in the corner and cry. Have your moment to release some things. Sometimes we're built so strong to the point where we can't release our emotions. We're unable to really feel in the moment because we're so used to being the strong person. We're so used to, all right, I'm going to put on my armor. I can't let them see me cry, etc., etc. Yo, my brother, my sister, whoever you might be, listen, cry whatever you need to out. Because honestly, that, to me, begins the process of how you're able to rebound. How you're able to come back from situations in life that really, to most, will keep them in the doldrums of life. Will keep them in the pits of life. But listen, my brother, my sister, man, throughout this week, life is going to bring you different horseshoes, going to bring you different potholes, going to bring you the whole 9, darts, etc. And everything is not always Satan. Everything's not always the devil, y'all. Some things are the poor choices that we make in life too. let's